There's something I want to share with you. But these things I have told you a lot of times. But since some of you seems not to have understood or not to remember, I try to remind you again about how to sit in a better, peaceful meditation. Number one, you meditate in group. You do group meditation, either in your house or in the center, the official center. It's always helpful when you sit together in meditation. To some of you, if you find sitting face to face more strong or more assuring, then you could do that. And before that, you should wash your face with cool water. Then you'll be more awakened during meditation. And before washing face, or after washing face, you could walk around for a while, preferably in the fresh air. For many of you, my teaching verbally is still very, very useful. So please try to watch more video, listen more to the tapes, and put them into practice. The reason many of you don't have the desired result in meditation because you do not put my teaching into practice. Many times I've seen that. And if you should have any obstruction at home, like you feel some invisible being disturbs you, and that you could not meditate very well, you feel restless, agitated, you have two kinds of solution. You can put my tapes, or chanting tape, or music tape, or teaching tape in the background. Not at the back of your ground, but a low volume in front of you, not at the back. Never put anything behind your back, because your attention will be pulled backward. It will be more difficult for you to concentrate in the front. Understand? Not that you cannot do it. It is just not favorable for you. Put the tape or TV, everything in the front, or music, whatever you want to hear anytime. Even if you hear the telephone or fax machine, anything, just in case, you have to sit in the office, face the machine. In case it ring in front of you. Don't pull your attention backward, because that will be, very difficult to pull it back to the front again. And if you listen to the phone, listen with the right ear. Make it a habit. Don't listen to the left ear. Everything that pull attention to the left or to behind of you is no advantageous to you. Remember. And that is the one thing. Another thing, you can recite the 5 names loudly for as long as is necessary, or an hour. Every day until the situation improved. That's another prevention method for you. Another kind, you can, if you are fearful, sometimes you feel invisible being around you or behind you, or you have been possessed before you came to me, and you're still fearful, then you can put my picture around it, around yourself, like a circle. You have plenty of picture. Don't have to be big, just small. My size enough. It's not the size that counts, it's the person. Even small picture, just make a circle around you. That's why the Buddhist, that is the leftover for the Tibetan tradition, for the mandala. They always draw the circle. That was the beginning of it, when the teacher teach them to sit in the circle, with some of the artifacts that the master have blessed and give to them for souvenir, and full of master love and blessing. I just surrounded them. And then later they were more fanciful, they added all kind of things, and flower, incense, and stuff, and sand, and color, and blah, 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 blah. You can do anything else you want, as long as you feel good. Yeah? As long as you feel safe, secure, and protected. You put my picture around it, put flower as well if you want, incense or whatever, candles also. But then don't make too much smoke and you cough all the time. Because the incense and the smoke from the candles, even though it's romantic and it looks spiritual, many a times it could cause you irritation. And then you will have a sore throat or some congestion in the chest later, and it's a long-term as a side effect. No good. Okay? But if you can tolerate it, it's okay. I don't forbid anything in our practice as long as it makes you feel good. You could even make a beads or recite or a rosary, whatever. But then you become too much attached to that beads and that habit, and then you forget to concentrate here, and it's difficult to call back again. Because every day we already attach too much to the outside world. You understand? Yeah. In the morning we get up, we have to wash our face, clean our teeth, and look, make up, and put tie on and all that. It's already too materially conscious. Then in the job we have to conscious on money, and then go home still think of money. Remember? Yeah. So every day we meditate on either woman, man, ties, jewelry, makeup, or woman, or money already. So when we have time for ourselves to meditate, I have, or any master, I just learn it from them. Okay? When I say I, it's just a habit. We. We should, we should put our attention inward. That's why. Not that any master or I myself for that reason forbid you to do this, do that, because we're fanatic, because we're authoritative. It's not true. Understand now? Yeah? When ourselves, we should just forget everything else. Just concentrate inside the wisdom center. Actually, when you look with the wisdom eye, it's inside. And besides, we are not inside, we are not outside, we are not anywhere. So it's just a matter of speaking, so you know how to do it physically. Otherwise, when you close your eyes, you shut your ears, and then everything else is inside. Then you have no contact with the physical world that much. That's why you be inside and be alone with yourself, and then know yourself, realize yourself again, that you are the Spirit, that you are God, that you are the Buddha. And that's why all the rosary and the beads and all that, at that time, it would be more detrimental, more obstructing to our concentration. It's not that it's no good. Everything reminds you of God is good. The picture, a rosary, a cross, a Buddha statue, anything welcome. Except when you meditate, it is better to put down everything, absolutely, because you are the Buddha, you are the cross, you are God. There is no need any other reminder stuff. But the mandala, it's just to protect you. Suppose when sometimes some of the people, some rare individual, have fear of the invisible being that disturbed them before, and the haunted memories still disturb them, or fear of darkness, then that's why in the old time they light a candle to meditate, so that person don't feel fearful. So sometimes I advise some of you can leave the light on, and that's all right. But it doesn't mean that we have to do it all the time, or everybody has to do it. But then one learn from another and say, oh, I feel good after the candle is on and all that. And everybody does that. It just become a habit. It should not be that way. When you sit, you be alone. No need any artifact. No need candle, no need flower, no need incense. Everything is distracting you anyhow. The candle flicker. The incense, the smell, and the and then you sit there and you think, this is frankincense. I don't like it. I like sandalwood better. And then, and you argue with yourself back and forth, and then 2 hours gone. Yeah, next time you put some other flower. Oh, rose. I'm allergic to rose. I prefer chrysanthemum. And blah, 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 and then you spend all the time going out and buy chrysanthemum just because the neighbor told you that when he meditated, he put chrysanthemum and looked like Master came and it feels so good and I meditate better. Blind faith is detrimental. It's detrimental to your practice. Everything everyone tell you, including my speech, you should prove it. You should, you should analyze it, whether it is logical before you accept it. You can also massage your wisdom eye with a little oil, or alone. If it's too dry, then with the oil it goes smoother. This also help with a wrinkle, I guess. Some old person like me. I don't do it often, okay? Just do it during makeup. if you have difficulty in concentration, you could massage a little like this with your thumb or with your fingers, huh? Up to the wisdom eye like this here, and then you stop it right there, for a while. Stop like this, or you just massage it, then stop it afterward, okay? Over here, huh?